a lot of Ajman tournaments with this combination. So we're just like, no need to just back your youngsters and just keep going with them, and hopefully the positive results come from that.
Any changes to the playing 11?
Yes, Lovepreet Baja has been rested, so Sardar Behzad is in, and Glenn Fernandez is unavailable, so we have Abdullah Salim coming in.
Best of luck for the game.
Thank you very much.
You left me hanging, bro. हैदर अली अनफॉर्चुनेटली टॉस हार गए. अगर आप टॉस जीतते क्या करते?
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम. हमारा बैटिंग का ही प्लान था, लेकिन टॉस जो है वो मेरे हाथ में नहीं है. तो अगर बॉलिंग भी है तो कोई बात नहीं, हम इंशाल्लाह कम से कम पे आउट करने की कोशिश करेंगे.
नहीं, आप क्यों कह रहे हैं आपके हाथ में नहीं? आपने ही फ्लिप किया था. बहरहाल टीम में तब्दीलियां.
आज ये एक तब्दीली है, अलमास नहीं खेले, अलमास की जगह नबील अजीज खेल रहे.
बेस्ट ऑफ लक फॉर द गेम.
थैंक यू.
Right then, news from the center is that Z Game Strikers have won the toss and they've elected to bat first.
Thanks a lot, Ahmed. And the story from the middle is that Z Game Strikers has won the toss and Shah Rukh Amin has opted to bat first. And looking at the lineup of both the teams, Z Game Strikers, they do have the services of Furqan Khalil, Irfan Khatak, the fast bowler, Abdullah Salim, Ahan Fernandez is back in the side, Faisal Altaf, Mubin Ali, Ronak Panoli, Safir Tariq, Sardar Behzad, Shahid Bhutta, the fast bowler, and the captain himself, Shah Rukh Amin. And 7 district, the champions of the previous tournament here in Eden Gardens. Shahzad Ali makes in the playing side, Abdul Ghaffar, Muhammad Kashif, Haider Ali, Muhammad Irfan, the left-hand batter is also back in the playing 11, Muhammad Saghir, Nabil Arshad, Nabil Aziz, Rais Ahmed, Wahab Hassan, and Zishan Nasir. No Hafiz Almas in the playing 11 today for 7 districts. The young guns will be taking on the champions, 7 districts. So this is the first game of the day. And Shah Rukh Amin winning the toss and opting to bat first. It's a fresh wicket, a bit surprise. And he would be looking to post somewhere around 110, 115. It will be a good encounter between these two teams. The on-field umpire is Umar Farooq. And to talk a lot about these two young teams and upcoming teams in UAE domestic circuit, I have got alongside me Rashid. Welcome, Muhammad Rashid.
Thank you, Mudassir Ali. Good afternoon, viewers. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting game and a very interesting choice of selection there by the Z Game Strikers, opting to bat first against a very strong 7 districts. They've really made a mark in the domestic circuit. And it'll be very important to see how they go about business. Shah Rukh Amin, the captain on strike. And he's got a slip in place. Haider Ali, his counterpart. Let's heave towards the square leg. First runs on the board for the Z Game Strikers.
Straight away off the mark, Shah Rukh Amin. It remains the same, the left-hand, right-hand combination for Z Game Strikers. Both the batters struggled in the previous tournament. Ronak Panoli and Shah Rukh Amin. This is a very good opportunity, Rashid, for both of them to score some big runs.
Oh, absolutely. And we saw signs of some good hitting by these two last night as well in their game. Ronak Panoli got some runs, showed it. Shah Rukh Amin, he was also the player of the match in that win last night against a very strong side. Ajman heroes who were looking really very good. Now it's going to be Ronak Panoli to face his first delivery. Haider Ali coming in. Oh, he smacked that. He's absolutely hammered that. That was in the zone, and what a good shot. That is a huge maximum from the blade of young Ronak Panoli.
Surprise, surprise, off the mark with a maximum. It was in the slot and smashed towards the mid-wicket and long-on region. A good-looking shot. The right-hand batter is off the mark with a maximum.
What a great shot that was from Ronak Panoli. Hitting it out of the park, literally. Good shot, excellent comeback there by Haider Ali. We know how strong he is. He makes a very good comeback.
Oh, yes, quickly pulling the length back, and he's a very clever bowler, Haider Ali. It's been interesting to see whether he will charge Haider one more time in this over, Ronak.
That was on the stumps, and that's played down towards mid-wicket. Saghir will clean it up and will only be a single, but that was also a good delivery. Ronak trying to heave that, didn't get a good connection. But I'm very surprised they've still got a slip in place for both the batters.
Attacking captaincy from Haider. There's some purchase for the spinners and for the fast bowler from the wicket. It's a fresh wicket. Making room. Cut hard and goes through the offside. Chased by the fielder. It's a quick outfield. Excellent effort coming from the fielder, saving a couple of runs for his team.
Oh, that was a superb effort. That was an electro-flying effort there by the fielder. Electric and flying as well. Beautifully done. Saving certain 2 runs. 10 on the board. Meanwhile, I think Shahrukh Amin played that shot really well. Didn't try to overhit it. Look at that effort from Saghir. Oh, absolutely wonderful. That was a superb effort. One more delivery to go. Shahrukh Amin on strike. Tries to go big. Gets a top edge. And that will be dropped. Abdul Ghaffar, normally a very, very safe fielder. He's got bucket-like hands, but unable to really hold on to that. And that will be considered as a drop. First over done and dusted. Shahrukh Amin has been given a chance on 3. 11 on the board for Z Game Strikers. Fan Code, our sponsor for this event. I'd like to thank all our sponsors who have been part of this journey, especially Fan Code, presenting us the Pro 10 tournament now. We are into the second day. We've seen some brilliant games last night as well, and we'll see a couple more after this one. So action-packed day here in Ajman from the Eden Gardens. Wonderful facilities. Meanwhile, new bowler ends is going to be Zishan. He's been very impressive. He's certainly impressed a lot of us. And he's got that ability to bring the ball into the right-hander. So for Shahrukh Amin, it's going to go away from him. He bowls at a very good length and he's express fast. So expect those short pitch deliveries, which he bowls really well, to really disturb the batters. In he comes to bowl to Shahrukh Amin. Slip in place. Another very aggressive field set by 7 districts. This is a 10-over format, but they're still persisting with those slips.
I think this will boost the confidence of the bowler. It's a rare side that we are seeing a slip in position, that in the second over of a shorter format game. After a good start, Z Game Strikers, both the batters, Ronak and Shahrukh Amin out there in the middle, and previous over, Shahrukh was dropped by Abdul Ghaffar. He needs to make it count big now, Shahrukh Amin.
Absolutely. Those are signs of a very good player if you really make sure that you let them pay when they give you a chance. Meanwhile, that's played well. Just guides that towards long leg rather. Will be another single. So only singles coming in this over from Zishan, who's bowled it really well. And he's been very impressive, Mudassir.
Well, absolutely, and a new entry in the UAE domestic circuit, and he has been very impressive, especially the first match against Elite Fleet Car Rental. He troubled Yasser Kaleem. He had a horrible time at the wicket, Yasser Kaleem, facing this young lad, Zishan Nasir. Very quick, and he always gets some extra bounce. It's 13 on board. It's Shahrukh Amin on strike, facing the youngster Zishan Nasir. Hit hard. Was there a chance? Yes, there was a chance put on by the fielder. It went like a tracer bullet. The first boundary coming from the blade of Shahrukh Amin. It was hit hard.
Oh yeah, that was right in and right out. The fielder missing that out completely. I think Shahrukh Amin should get himself a lottery ticket to get. He's been dropped twice in successive overs. 9 on the board for him of 5 deliveries. And this is not very good from 7 districts. They consider themselves, and they have shown us that they're a very good side. And fielding is one thing that they should really work on. Meanwhile, that's been played and played superbly well by Shahrukh Amin. What a great shot from the captain, leading from the front and hitting it for a huge maximum.
A brilliant shot, and everyone enjoyed this shot from Shahrukh Amin in the dugout. Gave us a glimpse of the great Saurav Ganguly. Just adjusted on the back foot, power unleashed. Wrist comes into play. Excellent shot.
That was good power and came from the middle of the bat. So this is turning out to be an expensive over. 12 runs off it so far. 2 more deliveries to go. Oh, that's an even better shot. Was a chance, but I thought that was played really well by Shahrukh Amin. Another catch dropped for Shahrukh.
He's leaving dangerous out there in the middle. Shahrukh Amin was nowhere near the ball. It was in the air, traveling towards point. An excellent effort, a bit far. They're known for their fielding, 7 districts. For the last couple of days, they are playing back-to-back matches here in Ajman as well as in Sharjah. That's taking a toll on the players of 7 districts.
Oh yeah, that can be one of the reasons why. But I thought that the previous one was really far away from the fielder. So, meanwhile, excellent whip coming in from Ronak Panoli, but that's straight to the fielder. They've got some protection there. Will be another run. So 14 runs coming off this over. And this is a good start for Z Game Strikers. 25 on the board for no loss. New bowler in is going to be Irfan, the player of the match from last night. He picked up 4 wickets. It was a great effort from him. He was getting the ball to swing in the air.
This is what I like about this team, 7 district. They have a lot of options in the bowling department. They started off with the fast bowler, then the spinner. They started off, in fact, with the spinner, Haider Ali, then the fast bowler. And I was expecting it would be a Nabil will be bowling the third over, but it's Irfan.
That's a slower delivery, but played well by Ronak Panoli. It'll be a couple of runs. Good running between the wickets by the youngsters, and you expect them to run well between the wickets.
Excellent running between the wickets by these 2 batters. He's looking good out there in the middle, Ronak Panoli, and it's good to see. He's playing his natural game, though he was struggling, but not afraid to play his shots.
Well, absolutely. You want the youngsters to play their natural game and get used to it. Play with positive intent. Good delivery. That came sharply into the right-hander. And Ronak Panoli did well. Just clips it towards the onside for another single. So this is turning out to be a good over for the 7 districts. They're pulling things back.
Just 3 runs of 3 deliveries so far. The right arm, medium fast bowler, Irfan. They need to make use of last 3 deliveries. Shahrukh Amin on strike.
Another good delivery. Shahrukh Amin wanted to come down the track. He cramped him for room and just bowled it on the pads. And Shahrukh just couldn't adjust at the last minute. So it will be a dot ball. Just 3 runs of the first 4 deliveries in this over.
And recently, due to these broadcasting matches, I have seen The players learning a lot from their mistakes, and they did some homework, especially Irfan against Shahrukh Amin.
Well, and a lot of credit should be given to Shahrukh Amin as well. The way he's made a comeback, he's been playing some very good cricket, and that those numbers really tell you that. He's on 17 of just 9 deliveries. On the other end, his partner who's on strike now, Ronak Panoli, 12 of 8 for him. He's known for those big hittings, but he's slightly changed his game. He's just not going after every delivery now. He's waiting for those bad deliveries, loose deliveries, and then dispatching them.
I'm still happy the way he's playing because in just matter of time he can better his strike rate, Ronak Panoli. There you go. I was talking about this. It was a back of line delivery and quickly pulled over the deep square leg region. A maximum for Ronak Panoli.
Oh, those are very quick hands from the young Ronak Panoli. Short delivery, picked it up early. It was slow as well. And look at that. Just smacked that over square leg. And that went many a miles. Excellent hit to end the over. Good 6 runs for Ronak Panoli. That'll be confidence booster for him. 3 overs done, 35 for no loss. Three overs done and dusted. 35 on the board for Z Game Strikers. This is a good start for them. They haven't lost a wicket as yet, and that can prove to be very expensive for the 7 districts. Shahrukh Amin, the captain, 17 of 9 for him. Ronak Panoli, 18 of 9 for him. And he finished off that last over from Irfan with a huge maximum Ronak Panoli did. What a wonderful shot that was. And now it's going to be a change in the bowling. Rais Ahmed is going to come in and bowl his leg spinners. Starts off with a short delivery down the leg side. Will be a wide ball. He's lucky there. That could have been dispatched. Another boundary by Shahrukh Amin.
We are into the 4th over and the 4th bowler used by the captain. No Nabil Arshad till now for 7 districts.
Well, that's a very good shot. Excellent shot from Shahrukh Amin. He picked the gap wonderfully well. It was an over-pitch delivery, but still had to be dispatched. Well, what a wonderful shot that was. Fantastic.
They got a bit relaxed here, 7 districts. But an excellent shot by Shahrukh Amin. Full advantage taken a bit fuller from Rais Ahmed, and he's very strong towards the offside. And gets yet another boundary. Both the batters are looking good. An excellent partnership flourishing between these two.
Oh, absolutely. He's very strong off the offside, and that shot certainly proves that. Meanwhile, pressure on Rais. When he comes, that's a good delivery. Just cramping him for room and bowling it straight on the stumps. and sensibly just clipped down towards square leg by Shahrukh Amin. Will be another single. So 6 runs of the first 2 deliveries for Z Game Strikers.
You yourself being a former cricketer here in UAE domestic circuit, for the past 5 days I'm seeing they're playing back-to-back matches. So how tough it is for the players.
Especially in these conditions, very, very tough to make a comeback. You don't get enough time to really relax your muscles and, rebuild and regrow them. And I think this is something that we need to be very careful about, especially with the way 7 districts, they play a lot of competitive cricket. So they'll have to be careful and they'll have to pick and choose and, really make sure that they don't give everybody, they give everybody that rotation that is required. They've got a big squad. So the key players, I think, that need to be really adjusted. Meanwhile, a loud appeal coming in from Rais Ahmed, and that was clearly, impact was outside of stump. A very good decision coming in from the umpire.
He's just coming across the line and trying to heave towards the leg side. The previous tournament, he got some runs under his belt. Not some, but he got plenty of runs, Rais Ahmed. That confidence we can see in his bowling now, Rais. Excellent shot, trying to clear that long off fielder. This time, no mistake, it's Wahab Hassan. The first wicket going down for Z Game Strikers, trying to take on Rais Ahmed Perish, Captain Shahrukh Amin.
Oh, finally the luck just ran out for Shahrukh Amin. 3rd time unlucky. Straight into the hands of the fielder there at long off. That was a good catch coming in by Hassan Wahab. And I think it was in the slot, just missed out. Shahrukh Amin gone after scoring 22 of 12. Good start for Z Game Strikers with his innings. 1 maximum and 2 boundaries in that one. 42 for the loss of 1. Last delivery coming up of the 4th over, 42 for 1. Z Game Strikers, and Rais Ahmed, the superstar, he strikes in his first over, picks up the wicket of the captain. Oh, excellent delivery, beautiful delivery. First up to Furqan Khalil, who blocks it out. Will be a dot ball to end the over. So finally a good over, a successful one for the 7 districts. A wicket coming in that one. 4 overs done, 42 for the loss of 1. New bowler in, Nabil, 42 for 1 after 4. Left arm spinner is a new man in, and the first shot, what a great shot from Ronak Panoli. That is straight on our camera. 6 runs.
Targeting that mid-wicket region. He's a very strong lad. It was not a poor delivery, but it was an excellent shot, resulted in that maximum. Waited for the delivery. And with that maximum, score moves to 48. And batting at a strike rate of 200. This is what I likes about him. At one stage, he was batting on 12 of 8 balls. Now look at the change in the strike rate of Ronak Panoli.
Absolutely, and this is what I was talking about. He's not going after every delivery. He's waiting for those loose deliveries in his zone, and he's playing those strong shots. Makes room for himself. That is one shot too many. He played a brilliant one. That's up in the air and easily taken by Mohammad Saghir. That was a very good catch, a very good delivery from Nabil Aziz. He pulled his length back, enticed him to go against the line. And Ronak Panoli, that promising innings comes to an end.
A good looking knock comes to an end. Still, he'll be feeling happy. He was struggling in the previous tournament. Somehow he managed 24 quick runs in just 13 balls with the help of 3 maximum. So wicket number 2 goes down for Z Game striker, 48 on board.
Oh, excellent comeback by the youngster, picking up that wicket of Ronak Panoli. Got his revenge on the very next delivery. And the new man in is going to be Safir Tariq. A promising right-handed batter. He's very impressive. I really like the way he just adapts to different conditions and times the balls really well. But he'll be up against the left-handed Nabil Aziz, who started off really well. He's a new entrant into this tournament. Meanwhile, that's up in the air. First delivery and a chance. Heather putting in the dive, but it was always away from him. Good effort. And Safir Tariq will be off the mark, but not very convincing.
Oh, excellent piece of bowling. Not afraid to give that flight to the new batter. Inviting him to go big. It's Furqan Khalil at last off the mark. And excellent piece of bowling by the young left-arm orthodox Nabil.
Oh, he's a new entrant into the 7 district side. And now I think they're heeding the words of Mudassir Ali, who's always said that you can't play so much cricket altogether. You have to rotate your players, and he's definitely rotating them. Haider Ali is. That was in the air as well. So they've been living dangerously in this over. One more delivery to go. 51 on the board for Z Game strikers for the loss of 2 wickets. And Nabil Aziz will be bowling the last delivery. This has been a mixed effort in this over. Slower delivery that has been played in the gap. A good shot coming in from Furqan Khalil. And that'll run away. That's a good shot. Great shot from the blade of Furqan Khalil to take it all the way for a maximum. Beautifully done. The timing was superb. They started off this over with a maximum. Finish it with a maximum as well. 15 coming off it and a wicket as well. 5 overs done and dusted. 57 for the loss of 2. And that'll bring a change in the voices in the comm box. And for the first time for the day, it's going to be the flamboyant right-hander from Sharjah, Ahmed Khwaja, alongside left-arm orthodox from Ajman, Abid Ibrahim.
Thank you very much, Rashid. Wow, what an intro. They're certainly putting us under pressure here in the comm box to repeat their brilliance. Meanwhile, speaking of brilliant, Rais Ahmed will continue with the ball. Already has a wicket to his name. But it's a decent position for Z Games to be in. Current run rate just above 11. Oh, he's bowled him. What a delivery. Everything Rais Ahmed touches at the Eden Gardens turns to gold. Top spinner went on straight with the arm, and he's cleaned him up with a beauty to welcome Abid Ibrahim into the comm box.
Well, what a day he's having out there. Just that he's bowling. We haven't spoken about his batting right at that off stick and just disturb the castle. Well, batter cannot believe it. He feels dejected. Safir Tariq's that good, not in good form continues Scores 2 of 3 deliveries, 57 for 3 Z Game strikers. Stylish left-hander, young, talented Ajman Fernandez comes into the 22-yard strips.
Yeah, the matchup suits him. Nicely played off the back foot, straight to the short third. They won't take a single for now, so this has been a good mini spell here from Rais Ahmed. Only 6 runs conceded, 2 big wickets picked up. Well, let's see if they can continue that momentum here, Z Games. Pulled away off the back foot. He hasn't quite connected, but he does pick the gap, and it rolls away for 4.
Yeah, that's how you need to get going. That's how you need to kick in. Excellent shot to the onside. Picked up that leg spin that turned into the left-hander. Makes it quite easily end the ball. Goes into the fence after hitting 1 bounce only. That's a good intent now from Ajman Fernandez. They need a partnership, even in this 10 overs format. No matter what, the partnerships are the key.
Yeah, I really like the footwork there from Ajman. Steps out this time, dances down the track, and to the right of that long off-fielder. This is excellent batting from the young left-hander.
He's got all the shots in the textbook. He's got a brilliant on the onside. He's very strong. Now you see when he comes down the track, hits it towards the offside. Mid-off was the region. Look at that. When he releases himself from the crease in just perfect timing and placement. What a shot.
Brilliant footwork. He switched on. Now the slog sweep. What a hit over mid-wicket. Maximum. This is sensational batting from Ajman Fernandez.
Well, is it me or if, I don't know about you, but those good figures are spoiled now of Rais Ahmed. He was given only few runs before this 3 deliveries. Now this one on the onside, on a cow corner with a lot of force and timing. Sends it packing.
Dot ball to conclude, but what a fabulous sequence of batting there from Ajman Fernandez. Z Games in a strong position, 71 for 3 after 6. Current run rate just below 12. So they're looking at a 120 score there or thereabouts. Mohammad Irfan, young, exciting all-rounder, can swing the ball. Decent fast-medium pace as well. And a fantastic opening batter. He's made a great combination with Rais Ahmed. And that combination will need to get going this afternoon, Abid. It looks like a big run chase.
Well, indeed, they are just now maneuvering the fielders. Trying to get that fielders at the correct positions where Furkan Khalil is strong at. Yeah, mid-wicket and square leg, I would agree with. Long on as well. Mid-off as well.
Yeah, he can play all around the park, Furkan Khalil, especially strong on that pull, that swivel towards square leg. So Irfan, if he misses his length, coming off a player of the match performance, he did pick up 4 wickets last night against DCC Starlets. But Z Games is a much more superior opposition. Over extra cover. Stand and deliver. Bit of a misfield by Haider Ali, but just about kept his wits about him. They will pick up 2. Good looking shot.
perfectly. Hit that one into the direction. That's more important, that you play on the merit of the ball. Now, if you would have tried to pick that ball outside off to the onside, you might have lost your wicket. And also playing across the line comes into the play there, where you can be at risk getting bowled out.
Change of pace this time. Good variations from Irfan. He's recognized. It's a good batting track. Pace on will only get hammered. So you need to mix it up here, Abid.
Indeed. I think the right way to attack someone like Irfan is always playing the V. That should be the idea. The way he swings the ball and brings ball into the right-hander. And he's got a really good swing.
Oh, absolutely. Attempted Yorker. Beautifully bowled there by Irfan. So first it was that change of pace delivery, then pace on right in the block hold.
Yeah, I think he's very good at this kind of deliveries. The Yorkers, he executes them so well. He just did not bowl that Yorker, but also followed the batter very well. He was just watching the feet of the batter. It's not an easy to keep all these things in check when you're bowling fast bowling.
Attempted Yorker again, and he's carved it behind point. What a stroke there from Furqan Khalil. That is magical wrist work.
I think that was the right way to play someone like Irfan, who was trying to crush your toes, targeting your toes down, coming and advancing down the track. He's come a lot, maybe a 1 foot front. That's the right way. That's perfect way to play someone like Irfan, who's come a little forward. One more time. It's Irfan against Furqan. Furqan goes straight to the point. Well, he did not, Wahab hold it on, did not throw the ball. Probably was looking for that someone to come on the back and do the backup job.
Only 6 runs off the over so far. So a decent over from Irfan. But he needs to finish well here. Every over is important now for 7 districts. Need to build some pressure. Oh, and it's a top edge to the keeper. Appealing no. It's hit the shoulder there. A firm no from the umpire Umar Farooq. And I think even Mohammad Irfan spotted it there. But that's an excellent over from the all-rounder. 77 for 3 after 7. So quick fire 20s at the top. 13 of 9 for Furqan Khalil, looking good at the crease. Han Fernandez as well. I really like the shape of the Z Game side now, Abid. They have a lot of depth. They have a lot of batting and excellent bowling as well.
I think they're rightly in balanced team, and they have a mix of youngsters as well, which makes a slight bit of a flavor in their batting order. You depend on the youngsters as well, like Han Fernandez, who's given you 14 runs of 5 deliveries. I think that wicket, which lost a little early, has been recovered right now. So now from here onwards, if both these batters go on to play the entire remaining 3 overs, I can sense that maybe 120 would be on cards. If we talk about 110 even, we will have a fighting game.
Oh, absolutely. It's a good contest between 2 evenly matched sides. Nabil Arshad, the big fast bowler, coming into the fray. Hasn't bowled yet in this game so far, but he does hit the deck hard, has some decent pace. So going at 11 runs per over, immediately coming around the wicket to Ahan. Oh, bit of a leading edge, squeezed out towards the covers. And he starts off with the pace of delivery. So he's understood, I cannot try to blast the batters out here.
The best part about that, he understands that it's a death overs where I'll be getting a lot of attacks. So the way he's coming on, the way he's standing before he starts his run-up, he's literally behind the stump and literally behind the umpire. And all you need, someone like Umar Farooq to be hidden behind is a perfect place. But now he has Hamid Mukhtar. It's a wrong end for him.
Sliced in the air. It's the toe end of the bat. And just falling in front of the cover sweeper, Irfan. Well, he needs to do a lot better there. And Nabil, the bowler, is very, very annoyed.
I think you got to feel for Irfan, who's just bowled over now, and he was there. Not 100% effort, but because that ball just dipped in front. Maybe he was going with two minds, whether to go for the catch or stop the boundary.
So they've conceded an early boundary in the over. Furqan Khalil is playing a gem of a knock here. 17 of just 10 deliveries. The pressure is on 7 districts. Looks like it's a good toss to win for the men in orange. They're piling on the runs. Good to see the openers in good nick. Shahrukh Amin and Ronak Panoli getting some quick fire 20s. Inside edge, and he's bowled him. Just a bit of in-dip off the surface. And Furqan Khalil very, very unlucky to be knocked over.
Furqan wanted to hit that one hard. With a lot of force, he wanted to put that one away onto the long on. Just a hint of movement, taking that inner part of the bat and crushed into that furniture. 17 of 11 for Furqan Khalil. It's 82 for 4 Z Game strikers.
Sardar Behzad, the new batter in at number 6. Exciting all-rounder. Very well-known name in the UAE domestic scene, Abid.
Well, I've been impressed with his fitness now. He's really worked hard on his fitness and comes in shape. And not an easy job to do. Cut down the weight and then do some hard work. Sardar Behzad comes with a healthy cricketing background.
Oh, absolutely. And he has an MBA to his name as well. Very hard-working lad. Oh, it's a full toss. Chopped away in the gap. Well, that MBA came in there. What precision. An educated glide for 4.
I think he's a lot smarter than what he has studied. Look at that. Now he knew it. The ball is there and the two fielders are up. All he had to do is bisect the gap between the two fielders, and he's done it so well. Lightning outfield helps it to cream away for 4 runs. What a shot to start, and off the mark with the boundary is always a bonus.
It just shows T10 is not all about crash, bang, wallop. You can use the angles, deflect the ball as well for 4. Tries it again, but this time finds the backward point. And good fielding there, kept it to a dot ball.
Yeah, I think he did not get that sweet spot of the bat where he was trying a little bit of a ball, shaping in, so made it that not on the perfect part of the bat where he intended to hit. Otherwise, there would have been another boundary similar to the first one.
Yeah, Nabil is not using his variations here. Everything is pace on. Needs to mix it up, especially with that short third and fine leg in the circle. Final delivery of the 8th. Cut away, behind point. Cover sweeper will have a long throw from there, Saghir. And he fires it right on the money. So a decent over from Nabil. 10 off it and a wicket. 87 for 4. So time for the floating power play. It will be mandatory because it has the 9th over in progress and they had not opted for it. I would have thought the way they were hitting the ball, they would have wanted it earlier, Abid.
Indeed, I think they should have got it a little early when Furqan Khalil were batting alongside Ahan Fernandez. When Ahan got those crucial 14 runs of start, I think when the two batter was set. But I think it's still not too far. If Sardar Behzad can chip in.
Zishan Nasir will bowl it. Brilliant delivery. Look at that swing. Nicely worked behind square. And they're pushing for 2 on the throw. Once again, Mohammad Saghir. He's a super athlete.
I think Sardar Behzad was right man to tackle against Zishan, who can bring into the right-hander and away from the left-hander. Look at that swing. And the movement really, really well done by Behzad by playing that one, tackling it on the onside.
That is beautiful bowling here. They have some genuine swing bowlers. Mohammad Irfan, Zishan Nasir. We know all about the skill of Abdul Ghaffar as well. So they are becoming a very ferocious fast bowling unit now. 7 districts. And now they're winning titles in the UAE as well. It was a team that was created right in front of us maybe 18 months ago. So it's been a long journey on that road to success. Edged and dropped by the keeper. In fact, he's bowled him. It's off the sticks. What a cracking Yorker.
Unplayable delivery. The same kind of a delivery he bowled to the right-hander. Right-hander somehow managed to play that. But for left-hander, it was almost impossible to play that delivery. Look at that. Made room, wanted to go inside out. Haven't done any of it. And the ball has crushed and disturbs the timber.
Beautiful delivery and a much-needed wicket. Ahan Fernandez was looking good. 15 off 7. Z Games 88 for 5. New man in is Abdullah Salim. Fast bowling all-rounder. Let's see if he can get going. I haven't seen much of him before, but he looks like a tall, strapping, well-built lad. Hoiked away towards cow corner, straight to the fielder. Mohammad Saghir is having an excellent day in the field, and Zishan Nasir has been right on the money.
It's always a positive sign. If Irfan couldn't get you wickets, it's someone else who can instead get you the wicket. Look at that in-swinging delivery. He went with the weak, hit it on the onside, and easy job for the fielder there. Saghir takes that easy catch. Abdullah Salim, well, on a golden duck, 88 for 6.
So it's Zishan Nasir on a hat-trick. Another fast bowler coming in, Faisal Altaf. Let's see what happens. Oh, nicely flicked, over fine leg, beautiful shot. A much-needed boundary for Z Games.
Well, a good skill shown by Faisal Altaf. Yeah, we all know about his bowling, but batting is something that he does so good, but does not get enough promotion at times. That's what I feel. Straight away hitting for 4 runs to a bowler who's on a hat-trick and charging in. Good start. This is for Faisal Altaf, who got off the mark with a boundary on the onside. Now 92 for 6 I feel that still that 115 or 120 is at distance.
Yeah, they need to get going here. A couple of good overs has just pulled them back a touch. Inside edge, just crashing into the pad. Chance for a run out here. Directed by the keeper. Has Sardar Behzad made it? We have to check with the TV umpire, but that looks close.
Well, often we check about the body language of the batter rather than waiting for the third umpire. But I think over here, the stare Sardar Behzad gave to the umpire, I feel he is maybe in trouble. No, he's just made it, I think. I think he made it on time, but did not drag the bat from right onto that popping crease.
Yeah, he just plonked it in there. Have to be careful, but he made it in time. He's a good athlete, runs hard between the wickets. So it's been an excellent over from Zishan so far. Only 6 runs and a couple of scalps. 93 for 6. That 120 is looking a fair distance away, like you mentioned, Abid. Let's see if Sardar Behzad can change that equation. He is a clean striker of the ball. But this man on screen has bowled a brilliant spell, especially at the death. Hammered through extra cover. And the cover sweeper will not get to it. A much needed boundary for Z Games. And Sardar Behzad delivers 97 for 6 at the end of 9. So it's going to be the captain, Haider Ali, left-arm spinner, to bowl the final over here. 2 right-handers at the crease, so it does make sense. First over went for 11. So there's a ring field on the offside. Everybody back, straight down the ground and towards the leg. Faisal Altaf, we've already seen a big striker of the ball. Can he get going here? Steps away and he's missed it and edged it. Good catch taken by the wicket keeper. And that is not only a wicket, but a priceless dot delivery.
Yeah, it does not really make sense if you make a room and also choose to go on the onside. If you really want to make room and go on the offside, that makes sense. But over here, miserable dismissal here for Faisal Altaf. 5 for 3, it's 97 for 7.
So the new batter coming in is Shahid Bhutta, the big fast bowler. Well, we've certainly seen his bowling. Let's see his batting. Oh, yes! Maximum over cow corner. Forget about it.
Well, I think that one for you, at least, as you requested, you wanted to see his abilities. He brings 100 up with a stylish shot from the ball one. He's ready, charged, and set to go. That has gone to the distance. 6 runs. What a great start.
Clean, sweet strike over mid-wicket. And this time it's gone straight up. Who's going to get it? Is it the wicket keeper? Yes, it is. So not much time spent at the crease. 6 and out. But at least he got a maximum to his name. Second wicket for Haider Ali. 103 for 8 now. Good dismissal.
Yeah, as he keeps his name sprite there, Shahid comes in, hits 6 and gets out on the next delivery. Yeah, Shahid Bhutta walking out, not Shahid Afridi. 103 for 8.
So Mubin Ali coming in at number 10. Well, hope they don't get bowled out here. Big heave, and Mohammad Kashif, the wicketkeeper, he's claiming a catch and a stumping, 2 in 1. Let's see if the umpires agree.
Well, I think he's claiming anything there, or as long as they get a wicket for the captain. Keeper, yeah, he was clearly out here. Oh, he might have a case. Yes, looks close. Oh, no doubt about it. He was very confident about the appeal, and the finger goes up. Great work there. It's wicket, 6 and wicket. It's now 103 for 9. Z Game Strikers kind of in a trouble.
So the new batter coming in is the powerhouse Irfanullah Khatak. And I would have sent him at least at number 8, number 9, not at number 11. He can talk the ball hard. Meanwhile, Haider Ali is on a hat-trick. Shehzad Ali standing at first slip. Second time a 7 districts bowler has been on a hat-trick here. Oh, toe end of the bat through the slip cordon. And does it have the legs to go all the way? Oh, yes, it does. A priceless boundary.
Yeah, they won't mind it coming. They want every single run from here. Now, one final delivery to go. Look at that. He went hard and got that toe end of the bat. Lucky did not carry, just between the keeper and the slip fielder. And it's good to see they still have a slip at the final over as well.
Well, I was thinking, why didn't he go for the arm ball there? Try to target the sticks, try to turn it, bring that slip into play. Banged over the covers by Khatak, and it will hit the fence. Well, there you go. Give him a promotion in the next game. He deserves it.
Well, indeed, he's, for me at least, a proper batter who can bat at number 6, number 7. Well, he was sent a little too down the order. Just could have done much better than this if they would have used him up to the order. But nevertheless, it's Nelson on board. And 112. Do you think that is enough for the day?
Well, I think it's just below par, or just a par score. So let's take a look at the batting scorecard for Z Games. Good start given by the openers, Shahrukh Amin and Ronak Panoli. A lot of contributions in the top 5, but nobody getting that big innings. And then in the middle, they lost a lot of wickets to Zishan and Haider Ali. But they did conclude on 111. For the loss of 9 wickets, that's 9 dot balls, Abid. That could be costly.
I think that could have been prevented if Irfan Khatak was sent on where they sent Abdullah Zalim. Somebody alongside Sardar Bazad could have given them something to cheer about. 3 wickets for the captain and given 25 in his 2. Zishan Nasir has also been a great find today. He's been bowling well. 24 he's given and picked up 2 wickets in his 2. And 2 wickets for Rais Ahmed as well for the leg spinner. Good to see him chipping in with the leg spin as well as his batting does also. Wicket for Nabil. Both the Nabils got a wicket each. And they could manage to give them only 2 runs as an extra. That's a very disciplined bowling lineup. So 10 overs gone. They have given the target of 112. Let's have a look at the highlights. They have found out Ronak Panoli alongside his partner Shahrukh Amin. They were up to the firing start as they do. Good pair to have a start there. They have always been great in terms of partnering each other. Right hand and left hand, both of them played shots all around the ground, and leg spinner was being picked up by the left armer. But that is when Shahrukh departed, and soon after there was a dismissal of Ronak Panoli after hitting that glorious 6 on the onside. And then he couldn't really get going. That's where the problem came in, when the top order got dismissed and then they got a grip on the game and they came back hard. In the end, they could only manage to get going, but the wickets were the problem. They kept on losing these wickets at the regular intervals. Even Ahan Fernandez coming in and hitting those 14 runs of just a matter of 3 deliveries, where he got boundary, 6 and a 4 again. And then It was a little bit of a recovery. Furkan Khalil tried his best, but then one shot too many. And then things have changed since that floating power play came into the picture. And they have been losing those wickets as Calisters. And this is where Faisal Altaf got dismissed. And they have tried too many options there. Shahid Bhutta hits 6 and gets out on the next delivery. That was caught by the keeper. And quite simple catch in the end. They have been losing wickets, three wickets in the end for captain. He's come in strong and tried to bowl that over, which was very crucial, the final one. So 7 districts requires 112 runs in all allotted 10 overs. We'll take a short break and be right back.
Good evening, viewers, and welcome back to the Pro 10 2023, powered by FanCode, a brand new presentation of the Ajman Cricket Council. Match number 4 in progress between 7 districts and Z Games. It's a target of 112 for Z Games, thanks to steady contributions from Shahrukh Amin, Ronak Panoli, Furqan Khalid, the top order, getting some good starts, but nobody really kicking on. And it is certainly a par score at best for an outstanding 7 district side. Excellent bowling from the captain, Haider Ali. Mohammad Irfan was very impressive, but Zishan Nasir, the fast bowler, excellent spell as well. There you can see 3 wickets to the name of the skipper in the final over, 2 for 24 for young Zishan. And Rais Ahmed, the occasional leg spinner, picking up a couple of wickets as well.
Well, the only thing which I see is lacking here, none of the batters made 30 runs for the entire team. So the Z Games need somebody to score good 30s or maybe 40 for that matter.
Oh, absolutely. Let's see what their bowlers can produce. So Shahid Bhutta has been outstanding, as we saw in the A10 bash. And we have the likes of Mubin Ali as well, excellent bowler. So it's going to be Rais Ahmed and Mohammad Irfan, the strongest opening pair that 7 districts have to offer. And I love those black pads. They look very, very eye-catching indeed, Abid Ibrahim.
I think that black matches well to the yellow as well. It's a great opening pair for a team 7 districts. And I think Rais Ahmed, being the senior partner, has a little more responsibility to get the runs and get going early in that innings.
And Rais Ahmed, 300 plus runs in the A10 bash, was the outstanding batter of the tournament, 3 half centuries. Mohammad Irfan coming off a player of the match performance against GCC Starlets. So his bowling form is very good, very impactful batter as well. And it's going to be Shahid Bhutta, the speedster, excellent pace, bowls at a healthy rate and gets that extra bounce of a good length as well. Umar Farooq, the umpire, gives us the A-OK. Should be an exciting game, Abid.
Well, indeed. Should be looking a cracker of a game. 112, just that perfect target to have that close encounter. Well, Rais Ahmed need to chip in. If he goes, then there might be a strong case for the 7 districts. And for the team Z Game strikers, they need early wicket. And that is for Rais Ahmed. If they strike him and get him out of the game early, we might will have a close encounter then, because if Rais Ahmed gets going, we all know what he can do.
Oh, absolutely. So here we go. Shahid Bhutta with the new ball. Beautifully cut away behind point. There is a deep point in place already. So smart field placing from Shahrukh Amin.
Also, it shows that they know about their opponents really well. They have analyzed these things really nice. You don't usually have from ball 1 a deep point fielder. So there must be a little workout behind this.
Oh, absolutely. These teams study each other, analyze each other, play against each other quite regularly. So they know the strengths and weaknesses. Let's see if Mohammad Irfan can get going. Big striker of the ball, especially down the ground towards that long on mid-wicket region. But Shahid Bhutta has that extra pace. Chip towards mid-on and just put down. Difficult catch, diving to his left. But those are the kind of chances you need to take.
Yeah, some drama early in the over. He wanted to hit hard that to the onside. That ball was slightly aerial. Yeah, he could have... I think that's less than a half chance. He had a fingertip on it. At least he saved a boundary there.
Yeah, he was going to his strong side as well. He is a natural southpaw, Shahrukh Amin. So early drama in the run chase. A half life given to Irfan. I wouldn't call it a genuine chance. Round the wicket. Oh, he's tried to blast that through the covers, but he has that extra pace, that 135, 140 clicks kind of speed.
Yeah, and the key about his bowling action, the way he takes that jump and releases point is too high. Haven't seen Furqan Khalil fielding for a long time. He's a wicket keeper.
Yeah, his action, Shahid Bhutta, reminds me a lot of England's express fast bowler Mark Wood. Same kind of physique, same kind of straight jump in the air. And looks like they've done some damage to their willow there. Of course, these batters, they're always very picky about their bats.
I think it gives you different kind of confidence when you have the right gears for the right game. Yeah, if you don't feel your gears are not perfectly well equipped, you need to change them immediately. That's what is happening here. A change of bat for Mohammad Irfan.
Maybe it will bring about a change in fortune. First ball, he just towed it towards that mid-on, not connecting there with Shahid Bhutta. So let's see, it's very much a psychological thing. If you feel that the bat you have in your hand is not quite doing it for you. Let's see. There is a mid-wicket in the inner ring, so perhaps looking for that pull that's not quite controlled. Deep square leg in place as well for Mohammad Irfan. And a full toss edged away for 4. Well, this new bat seems to work.
Yeah, indeed. The edges look strong. Started with the edge and got a boundary there. I was just wondering when we were talking about this. Look at that now. Full, he wanted to play a little wristy shot, got an edge and got a boundary. He won't mind it to have the boundary to his name. I was just wondering what Shahid Afridi was thinking when he was going to bat at number 3 when he was given the bat of Waqar Younis, which was gifted by Sachin Tendulkar.
Oh, you're going way, way back, 1996, Nairobi. I was not even born then.
Yeah, back in then, it was really...
And you were, what, about 30 years old then? So it's going to be Irfan. Streaky boundary to his name already. Let's see if Shahid Bhutta can produce a breakthrough. Drilled, but just once again not out of the middle. Safely fielded by the extra cover fielder. So in 5 deliveries, only conceded 8 runs. It's not a bad start with the ball for Z Games. But they need early wickets, Abid. That is the name of the game.
Okay, it's like a game which has really been built here nicely. That first over is always important. Even 10 overs matter. You need to utilize the power play. That's what I feel, AZ. They have to get at least 12 runs each over, like what I'm talking about, 25 to 24 runs at this power play without losing any wicket. That could be a perfect start.
Oh, that got big on him. Extra bounce. They will scamper for a quick single, but Rais was in a tough position there. Just about dealt with the ball. 9 for none after the first over, 7 districts. Well, for highlights and content of this Pro 10, you can watch it on the Sports Eye social media channels, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, wherever in Pakistan and the Middle East. We have all the thrills and spills and all sorts of creating content as well from all over the globe. So do get on Sports Eye on all your social media platforms. So it's going to be Irfanullah Khatak with the new ball. Swings the ball at good pace. Excellent contribution with the bat. Got 2 boundaries at the end. Let's see if he can get it to swing as well. Pulled off the front foot towards mid-on. Chance for a run out. Oh, needed a direct hit.
Yeah, excellent line and length there. Extracts the bounce. Hits that perfect place of that trough. Race really couldn't do anything. That is the best what you can do against these kind of deliveries, which hurries on you. He's got a good pace and good bounce as well. Well-built lad. Irfanullah Khatak. I know him for his all-rounder, but looking him batting at number 11 today caught me surprised.
Yeah, they certainly need to make him bat around number 7, number 8 at least. And let's see if he can provide some early wickets. Irfan v. Irfan. Once again, third man and fine legger in the ring. So you have to be very precise. Chipped in the air, down the ground. And it will sail for 6. What a shot from Mohammad Irfan. Wow.
That's a great shot. Great shot. What Irfan have done is made room, made sure the bowler follows and stand and deliver. Look at that. Lofts it in the air and sinks it. Wow.
Beautiful high elbow. It was slightly full, but it's not easy to overpower a quick bowler like that down the ground all the way for 6. So I think he's pleased with the willow in his hand now. He struck a 4 and now a beautiful maximum. Oh, trying to slash that behind point. Just zipping off the surface.
I think this is better bowling now. This is what makes sense for me. Rather than trying to follow the batter, Irfan wanted the bowler to follow him. That's why he made that room. And now Irfan Ullah Khatak bowls it that where he wanted to intend and got back into his strength where he hits that good length areas.
They're still behind on the required run rate, only going at about 8 or 9 runs per over. They haven't quite maximized this power play, but the next 3 deliveries could be very important. Trying to pull that off the front foot. Toe end of the bat, another chance for a run out. And Rais Ahmed, well, he was moving at his own pace. I wasn't sure if he was going to make it.
Yeah, as long as survives, that works for him. Otherwise, that would have been a long walk for him. And look at that. Pretty casual there. He was...
Oh, he would have been gone, Abid. He would have been gone. Shahid Bhutta at mid-wicket there. It was a difficult throw to execute with his momentum falling away from the angle that he wants to throw the ball, but that was certainly a risky single. It's not been a fluent start here for the 7 districts openers. Cutting that way off the stumps. But once again, that deep point. The Z game tactics have been absolutely on the money.
Well, indeed. And he looks very confident, Irfan Ullah Khatak. That one hit, apart from that, he haven't given anything easily. He made the batters earn for their runs.
And they have Mubin Ali as well in the background there. At fine leg, excellent bowler. Bowled a really good spell in the floating power play yesterday. Changed the game for the men in orange. Skillful bowler, uses his variations. But who is the spin options they have? No Muzammil Qasim in the side today. He would have been their lead spinner. 18 for none, final delivery of the mandatory power play. Big swing and a miss. So an excellent comeback by Irfan Ullah Khatak in the over. 7 districts, 18 for none after 2. Well, for live ball-by-ball coverage of the Pro 10, you can always go on the Myco app in Pakistan and the Middle East, absolutely free to download from the Google Play Store, the Apple App Store. And you can even earn cash rewards by using the Myco app. So watch it, earn it, and then you can own it as well. So get on it immediately. Abid Ibrahim, he just ignores my WhatsApp messages. He's always on the Myco app. Please stop and listen to me sometimes.
Well, I do listen to you when I watch you on Myco. I think that's where you sound much better.
Very diplomatic answer. Nicely done. So it's going to be Shahid Bhutta to continue. Pushing for wickets here. I like this aggressive approach from Z Games. Rais Ahmed, 4 of 4. Yet to get going. Slow delivery. Beautifully bowled. Can only take a single to long on. And they have not taken the floating power play either, Abid. So what's the tactics behind this?
I think should have been taken now. For me, what I think is best to go attacking now. Or maybe they want to watch out and be a little subtle and then go maybe. But what I think, you need to take that floating power play before 5th over.
They certainly need to make it count because it's been a sluggish start to the run chase. Only 19 added in 2.1 overs. Shahrukh Amin has been absolutely spot on so far. But like you mentioned, the middle overs will be crucial. Irfan does have a 4 and a 6 to his name. But that's 10 runs scored off 2 deliveries. Other than that, he's only made 4 runs off the next 6. So he's been a bit hit and miss. Round the wicket, Shahid Bhutta. And beautifully bowled. Once again, change of pace, using variations, mixing it up. That's the name of the game.
Yeah, I think at the middle over, the way he hit that shot, Irfan, it looked that he's confident and he would be going further. But then great bowling by Irfan and his partner Shahid, who's disturbed the batter's timing. So that's why they need little time to gather together.
Yeah, they're using their lead fast bowlers up front. Maybe 7 districts are just waiting for a so-called weaker bowler to come in. That has been drilled. Full toss. Hammered down the ground and a much-needed boundary for 7 districts.
Well, low full toss. That is being trashed. Well done by the umpire and the bowler to get out of the way. Oh!
Umar Farooq would have seen a streak of white going past his left shoulder there. Rais Ahmed, when he hits the ball, it stays hit.
Oh, indeed. And you can't be bowling full tosses to this man. He'll certainly do that all day long.
So they have got a boundary in the over. They cannot allow to waste the next 3 deliveries. They need to keep piling on the runs. Long off and long on in place. Well spread out field for Shahid Bhutta now. Trying to heave that away. There is an appeal. But once again, didn't quite reach the batter. Rais looks completely out of touch for some reason.
Yeah, does not seem to be confident when playing that Shotland deliveries from Shahid and Irfanullah Khattak. He's always been good against these Shotland deliveries. That's what his strength is. But today, it seems to be that he's not been able to connect one perfectly.
Yeah, and like Mudassar Ali and Mohammad Rashid mentioned, they play a lot of cricket back-to-back, so perhaps the concentration levels, the energy levels are not at 100%. Another slower delivery. This is sensational bowling from Shahid Bhutta. He's got the raw pace and the variations.
Yeah, the beauty about him when he's bowling that slower one, the arm speed does not gets dropped. Even in fact, he rolls that fingers really well. And now given only 6 in 5 deliveries, it's great bowling.
Yeah, they haven't attacked this target with the right mindset and the right execution. And that required run rate is just increasing by the minute. Connects behind square and it will find the gap. Finally, Rais Ahmed breaks the shackles and ends the over with a boundary. 28 for none. Well, these live pictures are brought to you by the broadcast crew of ITW Pro G and TPT 360. Been working together for a very long time. Been covering all of these major tournaments in the UAE domestic scene and beyond. And this time, we have been very proud to bring you this broadcast for the Ajman Cricket Council. They're a very good partnership, just like you and I, Abid Ibrahim.
Yeah, well, I think it's a perfect example that you have given.
Well, Irfanullah Khattak, so he's going to complete his spell here. If something is working for you, why change it?
Well, indeed, you need to put that pressure on, get them on the back foot. They're not comfortable against these paces. Let's use them now and put them under pressure. If they get a wicket here, that will be a plus.
He's tried the paddle, but it's gone through to the keeper and given. Yes, that was out. What were you waiting for, Mohammad Irfan? Trying to be cheeky and paying the ultimate price.
Well, a perfect revenge from Irfanullah. I was looking for Irfan from a real while because since he's hit him that 6, and now that was not needed at all. No matter what, you can hit down the ground. You're really good player when it comes to hit straight. Why do you look to be cheeky? A big wicket. Mohammad Irfan walks out, scores 15 of 10, 28 for 1.
So the opening partnership has been dislodged, but here comes the superstar of 7 districts, Abdul Ghaffar. One of the most skillful and high quality all-rounders we have in the UAE domestic scene. Coming off a long layoff, 7 months where he was injured, but his batting is still at its devastating best. And let's see, they need something special from the big man this afternoon. Irfanullah Khattak has got the wicket in the over. He's bowled an excellent spell so far. Short ball, that goes whistling past the ear of Abdul Ghaffar. Wow.
What a way to welcome Abdul Ghaffar, yeah? One fast bowler to the other and says, hello.
Well, there's no fast bowlers union anymore, that's for sure. First ball, Irfanullah Khattak, you're a brave man.
Yeah,
I would not want to raise the dragon. That is Abdul Ghaffar.
Yeah, smell the leather. That's what they call it. Great delivery and a great way to welcome. And that will really give a awakening call to Abdul Ghaffar.
Oh, absolutely. Wake up and smell the coffee indeed. Let's see if he can start with a Yorker as well. Oh, there it is, but it's been slogged down the ground all the way for 6. Abdul Ghaffar.
Well, now a good response and exactly the response that you need to give, and that is being given here by Abdul Ghaffar. He knew it, the next delivery will be up in front and he was ready for it. Sends it packing, sends it for 6. What a great battle we have between the two fast bowlers.
Oh, this is brilliant cricket. He will never back down from a challenge. He's been there and done that. He's played a lot of first-class cricket back home in Pakistan for Lahore, my hometown, by the way. We are defending champions of PSL, by the way. Just reminding you. Oh, another short ball. No more pitched-up deliveries. Everything back.
Yeah, he got the treatment for pitching it full. And now he wouldn't be out trying to do that again. He's much better when it comes to the back of the line deliveries. Look at that now.
Yeah, pulls the short ball very naturally. Very side-on kind of action. But look at that carry to Safir Tariq. Required run rate is just leapt above 12. They still have 9 wickets in hand. 12.3 to be precise. Thank you very much. Once again, Mr. Rafi. But they need something to get going here. Especially this man on screen. The big left-hander. Inside edge. Trying to force it off the front foot. Not quite controlled. And Irfanullah wants to have a chat with Abdul Ghaffar.
Well, indeed, you do have that when you beat him twice at least, and especially when you get hammered for 6 runs.
Well, I wonder if Abdul Ghaffar speaks some Pashto. I know you do. 78 needed of 37. It's been a match-winning spell here from Irfanullah Khattak. Only 15 runs conceded. Final delivery in his quota. And this has been excellent bowling from Z Games. They look like a completely transformed unit. Some much-needed recruitments made for the Pro 10. Heave towards the mid-wicket region. There is protection out there. Wonderful spell from Irfanullah Khattak. 7 districts, 35 for 1 at the end of 4 overs. So looks like we're going to have a thriller in match number 4 of the Ajman Pro 10. Z Games taking on 7 districts, a target of 112, but it's been a sluggish start for 7 Districts with the bat. Mobeen Ali, excellent right arm pacer, coming on to bowl here for Z Games. On the pads, he got away with that one. If Abdul Ghaffar had connected, that was going to sail onto the highway.
I think, not sure about the highway, but must be in the ovals. He belts the ball hard. He hits it clean. The problem is here, he's not get going so far. And it's Rais Ahmed at the other end. We almost forgot about him. He was a star player for this team. And he's got a fielding. They're pretty much strange there. They've got a third up by Mobeen, who really mixed things up.
Yeah, he has to be very careful, bowling wide of off. Oh, this is the toe end of the bat, gone straight up. Who wants it? Oh, it's been put down by the long on. Furqan Khalil usually has a very safe pair of hands, but it was a difficult catch, Abid.
I think he couldn't make it first. It was very, very far away from him. He's given the mighty chase, mighty effort. It was really for a long time in the air, but I think it was good efforts, but it will only get a single, and that will bring Ghaffar on strike. And Ghaffar's very strong man. They want him to get going.
Change of pace. Once again, bowling it into his pads. They will hurtle through for a single. But that required run rate keeps rising. And both batters look completely out of touch here. Even Abdul Ghaffar, despite hitting a 6, is not able to connect. Very good length from Mobeen. I'd just like him to bowl slightly more towards middle and off. But so far, so good. Only dealing in singles. So 38 for 1. Excellent bowling from Mobeen Ali so far. Only 1 run off the bat. Rais Ahmed already had a half chance put down. This time, has he connected? No. It's going towards cow corner and will be taken. Good catch by Shahid Bhutta, and Mobeen Ali gets his reward.
Yeah, more trouble continues for 7 District as they try to build and try to chase this one, and it's getting tougher and tougher. Rais to hit that one hard. That ball got a little bit of a skid on. The pace was on, and the fielder was placed at the right place for that catch, and a big walk for Rais Ahmed. Not the usual figures for him. 14 of 11, 38 for 2.
Young, exciting all-rounder Mohammad Saghir had an excellent day in the field. Didn't bowl, so he's certainly fresh enough to deliver with the bat. He produced some sparkling cameos in the A10 bash we had last week. Let's see if he can continue that big hitting form here, Abid.
I think he should bail the team out of the pressure here. None of the batters really kicking. Now, Ghaffar has hit 6 runs. That, despite hitting 6, he's played somewhat 5 dot balls in a 10 overs game. That's a lot.
Yeah, they're not looking at full intensity, at full sharpness this afternoon. Credit must be given to Z Games, who've done the basics very well. The bowling changes have been spot on. The field placements have been spot on from Shahrukh Amin. And this has been an excellent over from Mobeen Ali as well. Only 1 run conceded. Let's see if Saghir can get going. They need somebody to produce a bit of a spark.
I think the fast bowling has been keep on to the force. He never changed and never brought the spinner.
Edged and dropped by Safir Tariq. A low catch to his right, but a wicket keeper of his quality should be holding on to that one. He'll be disappointed with that.
Yeah, he's really taken the beautiful catch the other night, but today it maybe hit him on the arm. If not the gloves, look at that. Yeah, on the top of that palm. Yeah, he's in pain as well. Not good signs for Z Games.
Well, Furqan Khalil, this is your opportunity. Get the wicket-keeping pads on. I think he's taken a blow to his wrist there. You're right about that. So an early life certainly given to Mohammad Saeed. They've taken a couple, but that should have been a catch. So some running repairs need to be done here on Safir Tariq. And he's a very important player for them. Been scoring a lot of runs in the A10 bash. Very reliable glove man. One of the senior players in the squad. And let's see if that magic spray can get him going. So 40 for 2, chasing a target of 112. Let's take a look at that. Genuine outside edge, just fending at the ball, no foot movement. And bang, right on the thumb. Ooh, that can be painful. So only going at a run rate of about 8 runs per over. It's been a slow start towards attacking that target of 112. Required run rate is almost 14. So certainly looking like an uphill task here for 7D. Mubin Ali has bowled a fabulous over. Oh, and trying to crack that over point. And looks like Safir Tariq is good to go as well. So at the halfway stage, 7 Districts struggling at 40 for 2. There's going to be a change in the comm box as I hand it over to Mudassir Ali and Mohammad Rashid to take you through.
Thank you, Ahmed Khwaja and Abid Ibrahim. Meanwhile, 5 overs done, 40 for the loss of 2, and it's going to be the floating power play that's been taken by the 7 Districts. And I think it looks like it's going to be Faisal Altaf to bowl that over. Joining me in the call box is Mudassir Ali. Do you think it's a good sign, good move coming in to take the floating power play, Mudassir?
Well, absolutely, yes, because this is the last pair for 7 District who can bat well, especially these two batters, left-hand, right-hand batter. They've won a couple of games in the previous tournament with the bat, Abdul Ghaffar and Saghir. They have been exceptional in the bowling in the second innings, Z game strikers. But this lad, he needs to deliver, Faisal Altaf.
Oh yeah, I'll be up against Abdul Ghaffar, who's been brilliant in this tournament with the bat. Oh, that's why he's so good. That is a wonderful shot. That's an amazing shot by Abdul Ghaffar. That's gone many a miles to start this floating power play with a maximum.
An excellent shot coming from Abdul Ghaffar, but it's poor captaincy from Shahrukh Amin, giving Faisal Altaf this all-important over, and full advantage taken, stand and delivered, quick hands and hit hard. Starts the over with the maximum Abdul Ghaffar.
Oh, what a great hit. Look at where it's gone. That'll call for new balls, please. 46 on the board for the loss of 2 and just 5.1. Remember, they're chasing 112 runs in the rest of the overs, so still have quite a bit of job to do. And this, I think, is a very good move with Abdul Ghaffar out there, who can really target the bowlers and he can hit them big. 46 for 2 is what they've managed so far in 5.1. And I think there will be a change coming in very soon from the Z game strikers. They'll probably want to bring in a spinner and change the flow, change the momentum of the game. At the moment, all the faster bowlers have bowled, and I think He's been very good, Abdul Ghaffar. Let's have a look at that maximum once again. I really want to see how he hits that. Look at that. Clears that front foot, and hits it. Bludgeons that over mid-wicket for a huge maximum. Reminds me of Suhail Tanveer. He used to hit that similarly.
The first look, the way he takes his stance, he doesn't look like a big hitter, but he has a very good hand-eye coordination. Under pressure, Faisal Altaf.
Smokes that once again through square leg. That'll be 4 more runs. What a great shot once again from Abdul Ghaffar. He's middling them and he's timing them to perfection.
And with that boundary, 50 comes up for 7 districts. Looking in good touch. It wasn't a fuller delivery, but look at that shot. Always in control and puts through the leg side. There you go, in the gap, 4 runs. Captaincy plays a key role. He has used his 2 premier fast bowlers quota, the top of the order here in the bowling department. A poor delivery, yet again punished by Abdul Ghaffar. He is dealing in maximum on boundaries. An ordinary piece of bowling continues by Faisal.
Well, that was a wayward delivery. That was too straight down the leg side. It was slower delivery as well. And Abdul Ghaffar, he's got some brilliant hand-eye coordination. Look at that. Just placing it and hitting it in the vacant area for another boundary. 14 runs of the first 3 deliveries. And this is certainly a game-changing over for the 7 districts. They were lagging behind a little bit in this run chase. But with this over, I think they will really make sure that they get in front of the game and make this chase a little comfortable for them. Oh, slower delivery. This is better. Outside off stump. And he wanted to heave that once again. Just missed out.
This is what needed when you're bowling to Abdul Ghaffar. He loves to have that pace. A change of pace, working in favor of Faisal Altaf. Bowl at the right channel. The big heave completely misses. Not in line. Abdul Ghaffar. A good comeback, but still going for runs. 14 runs in 4 balls. He needs to get this wicket of Abdul Ghaffar.
Oh yeah, or keep it quiet. Bold dot deliveries. That was a quick delivery. A little too quick for Abdul Ghaffar. Direct hit. I think this is close. I think this is very close. I think he was not dragging his bat. This can be curtains for Abdul Ghaffar. Good effort from the fielder. It was Furqan Khalil, I think. Got a direct hit. And this will be very close.
Back of line delivery. It was hit hard and straight towards Furqan Khalil. Couple of yards inside the 30-yard circle. And I think he just made it in time.
Yes, I think he just made it in time. Finally just dragged his bat. He was on the back foot when he hit that shot. That is why it became even more difficult for him to really take off after hitting that. But a good effort, very good effort coming in from Furqan Khalil at mid-on.
Advantage of being tall. With ease, he just dragged his bat. In fact, he slid his bat there. And what an excellent throw coming from Furqan Khalil. A good comeback by Faisal Altaf, going for a couple of boundaries and a maximum, then a dot delivery, then a single. Now it's a little man, Saghir. He is also known for hitting those big shots.
Last ball then, 55 on the board. Can he get a boundary here? Oh, that's hit. That's hit in the air, and that's hit really well. That's gone all the way. What a great shot from Mohammad Saghir to finish off that over. That floating power play certainly belongs to 7 districts now. 61 on the board after 6 overs. Brilliant hitting, 21 of the over. What a great over the floating power play for the 7 districts. They got 21 runs off it. Abdul Ghaffar 22 of 12. Saghir 8 of 3. 51 required of 24 deliveries. It's going to be a change in the bowling. It's going to be Shah Rukh Amin to come in. Bowls right arm off spin. So this can be a make or break over for the Z Games. He's got a knack of picking wickets, but if he doesn't get it right, he can be hit for some runs. Oh, that's gone up in the air. Is that a chance? There's a fielder there and takes it. On the very first delivery, Shah Rukh Amin, the captain, strikes. The golden arm boy picks up a big wicket in the context of the game, and it's going to be Abdul Ghaffar who will have to walk back. 22 of 13 deliveries for him.
The change working in favor of Z Game strikers, and he has that knack of getting big wickets and strikes on the very first ball. Flight offer, trying to go over the long off, not in control. A well judged catch taken and a big wicket. It's Abdul Ghaffar just making 22 of 13 balls with the help of 2 fours and 2 maximum, 61 for the loss of 3.
New man in is going to be Nabil Arshad. What a big wicket that was for Shah Rukh Amin on the very first delivery he's bowled. Right-hander in, 61 for the loss of 3. In he comes once again, round the wicket, low full toss. Has been played in the gap, and that'll run away towards the boundary. Good valiant effort coming in from Furqan Khalil, but that was 4 all the way.
Whenever the opposition thinks they have got an all-important wicket, the next batsman in this lineup comes and straight away off the mark with the boundary. They bat very deep down the order. And heavy side with a lot of all-rounders, 7 districts.
Oh, absolutely. They've got a lot of batting options. Meanwhile, in he comes once again. That's played straight to point. Quick single. Will make it quite easily at the end. And I don't know if this angle of around the wicket is going to help Shah Rukh Amin. Because anything slightly marginal, and that's going to go for runs.
Oh, absolutely right on the money here, Rashid. And he'll be fancying his chances, Saghir, against Shah Rukh Amin. Hit hard, fielder station, 1 bounce, excellent effort, covering a lot of ground. Ahan Fernandez, so a good comeback after conceding the boundary.
This is turning out to be a very good over from Shah Rukh Amin, just 6 runs of the 4 deliveries. 2 more to go, so he'll have to make them count as well. Pick up a wicket or make them as low as possible. Don't give away too many boundary deliveries. In he comes once again, and I think that's a good delivery. He's bowling quicker like a medium pacer, and no feet movement from Nabil Arshad on that occasion. Will be a dot ball. 1 more delivery to go then. 45 is required. Oh, that's a very good delivery. Excellent over, this one from Shah Rukh Amin. That was right in the block hole. Will only be a single to end this over. Brilliant over in the context of the game. And that pendulum is certainly shifted back towards Z Game strikers. 3 more overs, 18 deliveries is what is left, and 44 runs required at a run rate of 14.67 for the 7 districts. Faisal Altaf is going to bowl this over once again. He gave away 21 in his first one. Remember, that was a floating power play. This is a short pitch delivery, cut and cut well. That'll run away towards the boundary. Beautiful shot, not intended, but he'll still take it.
Unlucky. Faisal Altaf. A good delivery, but luck favoring 7 Districts on the back foot. And look at the speed he generated and quick outfield helping Nabil to fetch a boundary. The equations coming down. Now 17 balls, 40 needed.
Yeah, that was a quick deliver. Really hurried on to Nabil Arshad. Wanted to hit it through the onside, but somehow got it towards the backward point and got 4 runs. Slower delivery. This is where he intends to hit it and connects really well. The timing was superb. Placement excellent. Beautifully done. 36 more required of 16 now.
What are the options for Shah Rukh Amin? Really don't understand why he has kept Faisal Altaf over the second half of this innings and going for runs. He was expensive in the previous tournament, not getting his right line and length. Continues to leak the runs here, Faisal Altaf.
Well, he doesn't have too many options. That is the problem for him. He's used his premier bowlers at the top of the innings to get those wickets. And now he'll have to rely on Faisal Altaf. Meanwhile, that's up in the air. Chance. Oh, just drops short. That was certainly a very good delivery. Not in control, Nabil Arshad, but still will get a single. So 9 runs coming off the first 3 deliveries of this over, and that'll bring Mohammad Saghir back on strike. 77 for 3, 35 required of 15 deliveries.
He's such a good bowler when he bowls with back of the hand or those cutters. It's the right time to just reduce your pace. Fox the batter here.
Well, that was a quicker delivery, and I think the quicker deliveries are working more on his favor. They're going for the second run. This can be cleared. Direct hit was required. Doesn't get it, and they'll complete 2 runs. That was a very risky second run.
Rightly responded to the call of Saghir. Nabil was at the danger and what was needed was a direct hit, but it was a wayward throw coming from Furqan Khalil. It's an expensive over. 11 runs of 4 balls, couple of more deliveries left in this over. Can he get better off Saghir? Faisal Altaf under pressure.
Well, he's bowling those quicker deliveries really well. Those are skidding on and hurrying on to the batter. So I think he should rely more on those. That was a slower one. Saghir not able to pick that up. Just wanted to guide that behind point to get a couple more runs. So he's a very thinking batter, Saghir. He'll try to use the field to his advantage.
Yes, but good comeback by Faisal. With the same action, he delivers that cutters. He was a bit surprised. The batter, a rare dot delivery. The spell of Faisal Altaf.
Well, 33 of 12 of 13. 7 Districts need the boundary or a maximum in this delivery. And if it is a dot ball, that will really help Z Game Strikers. Oh, that's a beautiful delivery. Excellent delivery. What a comeback this has been from Faisal Altaf and Z Game Strikers in this over. 33 required of 12 deliveries. This is looking difficult for 7 Districts. But with Mohammad Saghir and Nabil Arshad on strike, I think that can be possible. 79 for 3 after 8. .33 runs required of 12 deliveries, and it's going to be the captain Shah Rukh. I mean, I don't know if it's a good move to bring in a spinner in the 9th over, in the penultimate over against 2 big hitters of the ball with 33 required. This is going to be a lot of pressure on Shah Rukh. I mean, in he comes, That's the first delivery, was in the slot, and that's been hammered for a huge maximum to start this over.
It's weighted on the back foot, and look at that power generated by batter Nabil. Hit hard and clears the boundary with ease. As you said in the previous over, he doesn't have more options in the bowling department, but he bowled really well. The first over going for 7 runs and got that wicket of Abdul Ghaffar. But this is completely different situation now. 11 balls, 27 needed.
Oh, yeah, I'll need to be very careful. He's just going to try for the delivery in the block hole. If he misses out, that's going to go. That's gone up in the air, miles up in the air. Somebody settling underneath it, and Vahan Fernandez takes that catch. That is another big wicket. So good comeback, great comeback by Shahrukh Amin to pick up Nabil Arshad.
Just bowling away from the right-hand batter, and he knows that he's not using his feet. An excellent piece of bowling. He was under pressure, but delivered at the right time. An excellent catch taken by Ahan Fernandez. A quick cameo comes to an end. 21 of 9 balls with the help of 3 fours and a maximum 85 for the loss of 4.
Come on, guys.
Well, 27 of 10. It's going to be Shehzad to come in. He'll have a big responsibility on his shoulders. Plays as a finisher in this 76 side. Comes in at number 6. And he's definitely going to have to prove his role in this team, in this lineup. Tries to go big, doesn't connect well. Will be a single at long off. And that'll bring Mohammad Saghir back on strike. And I think he is the key man in this chase-up.
He's coming around the wicket, and with that angle, you can only hit him towards the extra cover. The batters are trying to go towards the leg side. Wayward delivery. It will ease a bit of pressure on Saghir.
Oh yeah, extra delivery. And I think they should play him as a medium pacer who's coming across, use their feet, shuffle across, and then play it around the offside, unless it's too straight. Oh, that's been played up in the air. I don't think he's connected well. And that'll be taken. Another big wicket. I think this is the wicket they were looking for, and this is going to be all but over for the 7 districts.
The captain leading from the front. The first innings, he's got some runs under his belt, now doing some wonders with the ball. 3 wickets for Shahrukh Amin, yet again trying to go big, the batter Parish. An excellent catch taken by Ahan Fernandez. Just 11 runs of 8 deliveries for Saghir. It's 87 for the loss of 5.
This has been a brilliant spell so far from Shahrukh Amin. He's picked up 3 wickets, gave away just 15. He's got 2 more deliveries to go. And with the amount of runs required, he needs to target those dot deliveries. Oh, that's a brilliant hit. I don't think that's gone all... Oh, that's in the hands. 1 more wicket for Shahrukh Amin. Back-to-back wickets for him. Wasn't timed by Kashif. And what a great delivery that was.
What a day he is having with the ball, Shahrukh Amin. The bowlers were struggling. Then came in the captain. Does he have any idea what he's bowling? Somehow he's managing to get those wickets. He has been the wickets column regular for Z Game strikers. Yet again, a golden duck for Mohammad Kashif, 87 for the loss of 6.
New man in is Wahab and Shahrukh Amin. The captain is on a hat trick. 4 wickets for him in this spell. One more delivery to go. Can he make it the first hat trick of this Pro 10 bash? Oh, that's an excellent delivery. How close was that to the off stump? Just over it, whiskers away. What a spell this has been. Absolutely wonderful. That is a game-changing spell for sure. 15 runs given away by Shahrukh Amin in his 2 overs and picked up 4 important wickets. 6 more deliveries to go. 25 runs required for the 7 districts, and that is looking very, very difficult for them. Right, then 6 more deliveries to go. It's going to be Mubin Ali to bowl this over. He's bowled a brilliant first over. 3 runs coming off it. Or starts off with a short delivery. That's been played in the gap, and it'll be a 1 bounce into the ropes. Starts off with a boundary.
A much needed boundary and a good start to the over from Shahzad Rasool. Wanted to confirm the on-field umpire, Hamid Mukhtar, whether it's a boundary or a maximum. Just waiting for the confirmation. What a good comeback by Z Game strikers. Thanks to their captain. And it's a 1 bounce, 4 runs. So starts the over with a boundary. The equation coming down, 21. Needed of 5 balls.
Oh, better delivery. Excellent delivery. That was a short delivery and hurried on to Shahzad, who couldn't time it well. Will only be a single now. 4 deliveries, 20 runs required. That is very difficult. They will need some maximums to come their way. At least 3 of them. Wahab is still yet to get off the mark. He's faced just 1 delivery, and Mubin Ali, we know how good he is with the ball. Comes in and bowls a slower delivery. That is a very good delivery. No timing on that one from Wahab, and will be a leg by. So 3 deliveries to go and 19 runs. So they'll not be able to win this game unless they get an extra. They can certainly tie it with 3 maximums.
They've taken the full advantage of 7 districts playing those back-to-back matches, and the players, I think they're not fully fit. The men in yellow, the advantage taken by Z Game strikers. Mubin needs to be bowling the 3rd delivery, not in control. Is there a chance for the fielder? He drops it. Sardar Baizad drops an easy sitter.
Well, that should have been taken. Not a very good effort coming in from Sardar Baizad. Once again, that quicker delivery hurried on to Shahzad, wasn't in control, went up in the air and, well, just dropping that. So Mubin Ali has been deprived of a wicket. 2 more deliveries, 18 runs required. In he comes to bowl to Wahab. That's gone up in the air, miles up in the air. And will be dropped once again. The captain this time. So very, very unlucky here, Mubin Ali. He could have picked up a couple of wickets. But instead, those are 2 singles.
Shahrukh Amin has improved his batting and bowling, but he needs to work on his fielding. It was an easy chance, nowhere near the ball. Unlucky, the bowler, Mubin Ali. Easily, it could have been a 3 wickets for Mubin. The final delivery, 17 needed.
Oh, it's in the air once again. Just drops off the shot of the fielder. So this has been a very unlucky over for Mubin Ali, but very lucky for Z Game Strikers. They have done superbly well. They have been brilliant in this game and defeating a very strong side in this contest, getting those 2 points on the table. A good victory for the youngsters. That will boost their morale and they'll lift their spirits. Meanwhile, for 7 districts, I think it's back to the drawing board. They'll have a few tweaks to be made and they'll probably come back, definitely come back very strong in the next game. At the end, Z Game Strikers winning this game by a margin of 15 runs.
A thumping victory. They worked really hard. They batted well and defended the target nicely. Let's see the batting card of 7 districts. Rais Ahmed, the man in form, he struggled against the pace of Shahid Bhutta and Mubin, scoring just 14, and Muhammad Irfan, his partner, managing 15. And Abdul Ghaffar has been promoted up the order yet again, and a quick fiery 22 of just 13 balls, but not getting much support from Saghir, who struggled throughout the innings. Nabil Arshad, he managed 21 of just 9 balls, but not much contribution coming from the lower down the order, and 4 extras have been conceded by Z Game Strikers bowlers. At the end, 7 districts, while chasing 112, they just managed 96 for the loss of 6 in their allotted 10.
A very disciplined bowling lineup for Z Game Strikers. They gave away just 4 extras in there, 10 overs. So that tells you it was very disciplined. Irfan Khattab picking up a wicket alongside Mubin Ali. They were the pick of the bowlers for in the faster bowlers. But Shahrukh Amin, the captain, only one bowler, slower bowler used. It was the captain himself, and he picked up 4 wickets and gave away just 15 runs. And those 2 overs were certainly game-changing overs for Z Game Strikers. At the end, winning this game quite comfortably. So a lot of credit should be given to the captain himself, who will be in contention for the Player of the Match award for tonight's game. Let's have a look at the highlights of how this innings panned out for the 7 districts. I thought it was the opening stand that really didn't get going. Rais Ahmed and Irfan, they did get some boundaries in, but they took a lot of time and didn't really capitalize in the power play overs, which is why they were left behind to chase a lot of runs down the order. We saw Abdul Ghaffar come in and he played some good shots as well.
At this point of time, the 7 districts were favourite, were looking dangerous, but the fall of Rais Ahmed took a toll on the other batters. Abdul Ghaffar tried his best, taking on Faisal Altaf, scoring a couple of boundaries and a maximum in this over. And Saghir also taken full advantage of Faisal Altaf. Then came in the captain, golden arm, straight away getting that big wicket of Abdul Ghaffar and push the team on the back foot. Couple of boundaries. Yet again, he was expensive for Faisal Altaf and full advantage taken by Nabil. But it was Shahrukh Amin who surprised everyone with his medium fast bowling. Excellent catches have been taken in the outfield by Ahan Fernandez, and the panic button was pressed once Abdul Ghaffar was back in the dugout. Saghir tried his best, was unable to pull that victory, and 4 wickets in the process has been taken by Shahrukh Amin.
Certainly a very good effort coming in by the captain. Let's have a look at the summary of the game then. Z Game Strikers winning the toss, electing to bat first, got to 111 runs in their 10 overs for the loss of 9 wickets, and we thought that was just a power score. Ronak Panoli getting 24 of 13, 22 of 12 for Shahrukh Amin. Furqan Khalil got 17 of 11. Haider Ali picked up 3 wickets. Rais Ahmed and Zishan Nasir picked up a couple each. In reply, 7 districts really didn't get going. They could only muster 96 runs for the loss of 6. Abdul Ghaffar was the pick of the batters, 22 of 13, 21 of 9 for Nabil Arshad. That was towards the lower end of the batting order. And I thought in the top order, that's when they really couldn't capitalize. Shahrukh Amin, the captain, picking up 4 wickets. giving away 15 runs, and Mubin Ali picked up a wicket as well alongside Irfan Khatak, who got a wicket to his name. Z Games at the end won this game by a margin of 15 runs, and a good victory for the young side to put up 2 points on the table. Well, let's head down to the sidelines where we've got Abid Ibrahim for the post-match presentation.
Out there. What a great game of cricket we have witnessed here, where Z Game Strikers has won the toss and elected to bat first, and getting the total of 112 targets set for the team opponents. Well, it was pressure. Rais Ahmed couldn't fire, Ghaffar couldn't fire, and it was right into the balance where they could get the game over the line, but one man leading from the front has stood tall and delivered, named Shah Rukh. I mean, we'll come to that. For now, I've been joined by Mr. Iftikhar Ali, who's our match referee, to present the Player of the Match award. What a phenomenal performance this has been from the captain of Z Strikers, Shah Rukh. I mean, please come forward to collect your Player of the Match award with 22 runs off the bat of just 12 deliveries and 2 overs, bowled in a very crucial time. Given 15, picked up 4 wickets. Shah Rukh, you've been a regular member now into the presentations. 2 in 2 Player of the Match awards.
I mean, first of all, thank to Almighty Allah, and I've been working very hard, and this is finally paying off at the end of the season, and I'm working hard on my bowling and batting, and both is paying off right now.
I think the captaincy is additional burden. You take it as a challenge. I think you're delivered well.
I mean, captaincy comes very easy when you have seniors like Furqan and Safir in the lineup, where you can go to them if you're ever confused. Like the 9th over, I wasn't actually going to bowl myself. I was going to bowl Mubin, but it was a good decision. I got 3 wickets in that over, and that just changed the match. So with them being in the lineup, having them to discuss the team tactics, it's really easy. But at the end of the day, I take the final decision, and it works really well for me.
I think the top order, you and Panoli, works well, but in the middle where you had to bowl that most crucial over of the game, how was the nerves?
I mean, obviously, when the first ball went for 6, I was a bit under pressure. I'm not a regular bowler, but I just kept my cool. I went through my processes, and I was just like, okay, let me just bowl what I normally bowl, and it worked.
Well, we're looking forward to many performances like this from you, Shah Rukh.
Thank you very much.
Well, what a great performance from the captain of Z Game Strikers. Now it's time for us to head for the break, but before that, you'll have a next game which is lined up between 2 sides, Ajman Heroes taking on Defenders. Until then, stay tuned.